Hi, this is Forever Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to create another page in my art journal. And this is an art journal that I purchased when I was on travel because it was watercolor. So I got this some time ago. It's not the art journal that I created, which is this one. This one is not watercolor, and I'm kind of using these a little more for my acrylics and pastels and other medium. So I don't want to really use this one for my watercolors at this point. So this is my watercolor journal, and I'm so inspired by this book by Van Gogh. So it's his life and complete works. I really love the paintings that are in here. So what I want to do is I want to create a page in my art journal with ink and wash. I'm going to use my watercolor paints, and actually I'm going to use the color pencils that I got for this page. But I want to use this book, and one of the images that inspired me was this one. I thought I can do this one. Doesn't look too hard to do. See there? Sorry for the glare. And then once I went ahead and composed this one, it kind of needed something in the background. So then I borrowed from here to create like a window. And it's not the exact window. What I borrowed was the inspiration of putting a window behind my drawing. So let me show you what I've completed so far. And what I've done is this. So I went ahead, and after I completed these are pears and apples, and then I put the jar there, or the mug, and I even had some artistic license and put beer. It's supposed to say beer on a label, but I went ahead and put that there. It kind of needed something, so then I added the window frame here. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go over with my pen, and I'm just going to sketch a little bit of, not all of it, and I'm using just Inkjoy. This is a Papermate Inkjoy, which is permanent. I've tested it out. You don't have to outline every single line, just enough of the lines so that way you retain your shape. And then make sure you erase all the pencil marks and get rid of any bits of erasers before you start. And I'm using a combination of these watercolors because I want to give it a nice wash in the back. And then I'm going to be using these color pencils that do act like watercolor. So I want to take a big brush. I got a nice big brush here, get it wet. And then I want to go over my whole piece. So I'm laying down water and making a color wash. And I'm using a 24 Master Touch round brush that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I learned this technique from the Frugal Crafter. If you have not visited her channel, you need to do so if you want to learn how to watercolor. And I've learned all my techniques from her. So I went ahead and put a color down, and then I let it dry. And then after it is dry, I go over with my silver black velvet script brush. It's a number 8 script brush by, they call it the silver brush, I guess. And I love this brush. It comes to a nice point. And I also have another Master Touch brush that is a 6 round that I also use for fine detail for these flowers. I mean, for this fruit. It's not flowers. So I really like how it's coming out. I'm fine-tuning the details, putting some shadow, and I'm referring back to the painting just to get my shadows where it needs to be. And the color is not necessarily the same as what Van Gogh used, but he used oil paint and I'm using watercolors. But I'm just looking for the areas that needs to have a little more shadow, a little more highlights. Here I'm still trying to work with the shadows to give some more shadows to my fruit, and also just to redefine the shape of my window and my mug. And then I decided to put bricks. So I'm putting some bricks on the wall, and then using my color pencils that I got at Costco to redefine more the edges and really make everything stand out more. And notice the fruit. After I started putting some color pencil, those fruits started popping and really looking very, very nice. And then the shadow really started working very well. So I like this technique of using watercolor and color pencils. The trees here, I still have to work on how to create watercolor trees. Um, Trying my best to give some dimension, but I just need to watch some more videos online on how to do these trees. So I'm using some water to blend my color pencils, and then the final touches, I'm using a white pen there to put some highlights. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.